business. Of Ukraine, what? No, they didn't. I didn't hear anybody raising it, and nobody was trying to, because that would have brought to disagreements. Why are we taking the stand we are taking on that issue of Russia, Ukraine? It is because it is the correct one. Because we know the history very well. We know. I gave a long, no, I don't think I have spoken about it in public, but in private I have talked to all these leaders. They know our stand, and it's a correct one.
Naam, rais akizungumzia baadhi tu ya hotuba yake alipokuwa katika nchi ya Marekani na sekta mbalimbali za kiuchumi. Lakini kando na rais ni kwamba naibu wa kwanza wa waziri mkuu na waziri wa masuala ya Afrika Mashariki Rebecca Kadaga ametoa wito kwa wananchi katika kanda ya Afrika Mashariki kuunga mkono umoja na muungano wa mataifa ya Afrika Mashariki. Kadaga anaongeza kwamba muungano ndio njia pekee ya kupanua soko na fursa mbalimbali kwa wakazi wa kanda hii.
First, I'm delighted to say that the issue of Swahili, which was established in our constitution in 1995 as a second national language, will finally be activated. We have started with the training of the cabinet, which we are undertaking every Monday between 9 and 10 on each cabinet day, and it is going well. We shall soon be moving to other sectors. So I'm really happy that finally this has been realized after almost 20 years of the new constitution, is that we were able to reassert our position within the East African community by enabling the appointment of a very, very competent clerk, Ugandan clerk, Mr. Alex Batre, who is doing an extremely good job at the East African community, and also to secure a few other positions. The third one is that another decision which had been outstanding was the issue of removal of the visa costs between Uganda and South Sudan, which I found had been outstanding for about 4 years. We're able to achieve that, and it has now been regularized. In addition, we have also been able to support the private sector to engage in the work of the East African community. As you are aware, the community is supposed to be a people-centered treaty. Therefore, I'm delighted that we're able to support the proprietors of Mutukula Regional Market to get land from the government, and they are going to establish a major facility in Mutukula which will serve the northern Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, and DRC, as well as Uganda. I'm also happy that during my tenure, the Democratic Republic of Congo has joined the East African community. It has boosted the numbers of the population of the EAC, because the community now stretches from the Indian Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean and has over 300 million people. It's a big market. Which will also give us an opportunity to support DR Congo officially to improve the security situation in Eastern Congo.
It is a new dawn to the community.
Na basi kando na hayo ni kwamba bunge litamjulisha Rais Museveni kuhusu jaribio la shutuma dhidi ya waziri msaidizi Pacis Namuganza ambaye alipatikana na kosa na kutumia ofisi yake vibaya na mamlaka. Hii inafuatia azimio la bunge lililoanzishwa na mbunge Okot Amos dhidi ya waziri huyo. Bunge sasa limefikisha idadi ya saini zinazotakikana, na sasa rais atajulishwa katika saa 72, kisha kamati itateuliwa kwa ajili ya kuchuja waziri huyo.
Having received cited documents yesterday, the next working day was today. So, and we all, after reading through all the documents, I now formally invite the Chief Petitioner, Honorable Court Amos, to formally move the censure motion and lay all supporting documents on the table.
To our dismay, Mr. Speaker, we are being opened up to the criticism, abuse, arrogancy, and many other things on the media. Not only to the media, attacks of personality. And all along, Mr. Speaker, you know we live in this country and we live with the community where even Honorable Person Naboganza is living. To the extent that it befit the understanding and the behaviors of elected member of parliament and a leader whom we consider that this member has to follow the code of conduct of how a leader should behave. We are supposed to be exemplary in everything that we do.
Well, I think Namuganza, like was stated, is becoming a serial offender. I was in the 10th Parliament. I saw how she treated the 10th Parliament. I saw how she abused the Commission, how she abused the Speaker then, how she attacked members of Parliament and committees, reducing them to mere useless meetings. I now see what is happening in this 11th Parliament. I think there is need for us to send a signal to whoever does not respect Parliament that Parliament must be respected.
With that being done, I'm going to inform the President within 72 hours, and then after 14 days, we shall appoint a select committee which shall process the motion and listen to the Honorable Namuganza, where she will appear either in person or with her lawyer and ensure that indeed she responds to the issues in the petition.
So, Honorable Chumosho, Honorable Rauben, Honorable Macho, Honorable Vasari, Honorable Kupa, Honorable Mwiziche, Akor, Bruse, Akero.
Naam, masaibu ya waziri Namuganza bado yanaendelea. Lakini kando na hayo ni kwamba idara ya ujasusi katika kitengo cha polisi imekabidhiwa mavazi ya walinda usalama 1865 kwa jamii kwa kujitolea katika operesheni inayoendelea sasa. Polisi itaanza operesheni hizo kwa nguvu kwa kila atakayepatikana na mavazi ya idara za usalama.
Operesheni zilichochewa na vizuizi haramu katika barabara kuu na watu wahalifu waliovalia mavazi ya walinda usalama.
Besides, the public should know that the illegal possession and or use of military attires contravenes sections 160, 161 and 164 of the UPDF Act 2005.
Polisi pia ilishirikiana na vijana katika maeneo ya ghetto ambapo zawadi ya shilingi 10,000 ilipewa kwa wale waliosalimisha mavazi hayo kwa amani.
In our efforts to put the people at the center of national security while promoting community policing and civil police cooperation. To that end, the ghetto youth coordinators in Kampala, Wakiso, Nansana and Mukono were tasked with the collection of the illegal attires from the public and hand them over to the territorial police.
Baadhi ya mavazi yaliyowasilishwa katika vitongoji mbalimbali vya polisi ni viatu, kofia, mashati na zinginezo.
The owners of the illegal attires were also assured of protection from prosecution provided they handed over the items within the 14-day grace period. Amongst the items that we gathered, we had trousers, 650 trousers, skirts 104, shirts 132, t-shirts 341, capes 161, Jackets 207.
Sasa kitengo cha polisi katika idara ya polisi inatekeleza operesheni hizo kwa nguvu, na wale watakaopatikana na mavazi hayo watatiwa mbaroni. Wanabiashara pia wameonywa dhidi ya uuzaji wa mavazi hayo.
The Director of Crime Intelligence also came out to appeal to the public to desist from buying or acquiring such illegal attires, as their possession promotes insecurity, is illegal. It also promotes panic and fear.
Baadhi ya mavazi yaliyopatikana ni yale ya jeshi la nchi la UPDF 120, mavazi ya polisi 77 na mavazi yanayojifananisha na idara za usalama 1668.
During the end of this phase 1, the police, with the support of sister security agencies, has now embarked on phase 2, during which anyone found in possession or use of military or police uniforms or attires that resemble such uniforms will be arrested and charged.
Polisi pia imeongeza kwamba operesheni hiyo ilifanikiwa kwa ushirikiano na vijana wa ghetto, ambapo waliahidiwa kwamba hakutokuwa na athari zozote wakisalimisha mavazi hayo kwa usalama.
Naam, basi hapo mwenye sikio asikie, kwa sababu kitakachofuatia hakitokuwa kizuri. Lakini kando na haya ni kwamba wananchi wamehimizwa kufanya vipimo vya mara kwa mara vya afya, ambapo kama njia mbadala ya kuishi maisha mazuri. Wataalamu wanasema kwamba kufanya vipimo kutasaidia pakubwa kujua mapema magonjwa sugu na kupata matibabu. Baadhi ya magonjwa sugu ambayo wanasema ni ugonjwa wa endoscopic ambao umeenea sana katika jamii.
Tangu uanzilishi wake kwa ushirikiano na shirika la Korea International Cooperation Agency, hospitali ya rufaa ya Mulago imekuwa ikifanya upasuaji wa ugonjwa wa endoscopy na magonjwa mengine. Kufikia leo hospitali hiyo imefanya upasuaji 2600 dhidi ya ugonjwa huo.
So a day, it depends on, however, we usually do 8 to 15 patients a day, all sedative procedures.
Upasuaji wa endoscopy hufanywa wakati mtu anasikia maumivu ya tumbo, vidonda tumboni, mtu akipata shida ya kumeza, kuvuja damu ovyo ovyo na mengineyo. Leo wageni wa Daktari Chong ni Florence Kamukama. Florence yuko hapa kwa ajili ya kupata maumivu ya tumbo ya mara kwa mara.
Nga bwenu mezi wanga hememe sindukiranga nsesema katinga mfuna no kudukana.
Florence kabla ya kuja katika hospitali hii aliambiwa kwamba ana vidonda tumboni baada ya kufanyiwa vipimo. Kwa bahati nzuri ugonjwa wake unatibika.
Kati mpulira ntereddemu sikyalumiziwa.
Mchakato wa matibabu na maumivu, lakini kwa Florence ni bora kuliko maumivu ya tumbo. Dr. Chung anasema kwamba Florence amekuja mapema hospitalini kwa sababu ugonjwa wake ulikuwa unaanza tu.
I have seen so many patients, unfortunately, usually they present it with advanced disease, because when they have some dysphagia symptom, dysphagia means difficulty in swallowing. Usually the doctors just prescribe the medicine only.
Matibabu ya ugonjwa huu na gharimu kimo cha shilingi 300,000, na iwapo mtu atataka kutibiwa ugonjwa wa endoscopy na coloscopy, basi atagharimika zaidi ya kimo cha shilingi milioni 1.
However, if the patient is very poor, and we have a waiver system also, and by the administration route, and the patient can be waived officially.
Dr. Chung anasema kwamba kama njia mbadala ya kudhibiti ugonjwa huu, wananchi wanapaswa kufanya vipimo mara kwa mara.
Patient has some symptom like the hematemesis. Important thing is difficulty in swallowing and severe epigastric pain, and then PL bleeding via anus, and then some mucoid stool, and some bowel habit change. Bowel habit change means your defecation style changes. Don't hesitate, consult to your doctor, and consider the endoscopy examination.
Duniani kote, vipimo dhidi ya ugonjwa huu ni njia mbadala ya kudhibiti ugonjwa huu, kwani hugunduliwa mapema na mwathirika hupata matibabu kwa wakati unaofaa.
Naam, ugonjwa huo wa endoscopic una
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial *149*10# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *149*10*5#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *149*10# to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
The Tales of Kasozi, brought to you by Uganda Communications Commission.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Kasozi. How can I help you?
Hey, Kasozi, my brother. Long time. We last met when we were at campus. It's been a while, but you are the person I'm looking for.
Campus? Really?
Hey, you don't remember me?
Okay, so how can I help you?
I'm stuck in Gulu making millions, and I need to urgently send money to my sick mother. But I can't find any mobile money agent near me. I've sent the money to your phone, as you can see the message. It might take a few minutes to come through, but I urgently need you to send the money to my mother. Let me send you her number, and you send it to her chap.
My friend, I'm afraid your mom is going to die.
What?
Because I don't know you, I never went to campus, and I'm also in Gulu. So can we meet at CPS, we talk about it?
Stay tuned for what Kasozi does next.
Tofera, refrain from unnecessary engagements with strangers over the phone. This message is powered by the Uganda Communications Commission.
Naam, shukran sana na karibu. Shirika la Maul Gwemgo linalotoa mikopo nchini limeanzisha juhudi za mafunzo ya kuhifadhi ya kifedha na kuwekeza fedha katika wilaya ya Mitiana. Mafunzo hayo yaliyogharimiwa na shirika la Korean Federation of Credit Cooperatives yanalenga kuwapa ujuzi na stadi za mikopo wakitumia teknolojia katika maeneo ya mashinani.
Once the members of MGs adopt to this digital system, it is going to reduce on the cash transaction related risks. For example, theft, fraud, and so many other things. And therefore, once the risks are reduced, the members of the MGs will have more confidence, will have trust in these MGs, and they can use them to deposit their savings, to pay their loans.
We want our members to use their funds to save and also withdraw their money, use their funds to pay their loans, and to make sure that they decrease the expenses they've been using when transporting to the head offices.
This system will enable members to withdraw their money from their accounts using their phones and access them via mobile money. This system, we hope that through this system, members will be able to increase on members' savings and their share capital.
We are going to carry the information on our smartphones, our smaller phones, where every information is going to be kept. When we are sending the money, we are going to use our phones.
Tutambule atine MG ya fenu na yekolechi.
Naam, wadau katika shirika la chama cha kitaifa cha vipofu wameomba serikali kuingilia kati kuhusu upataji wa habari. Shirika hilo linasema kwamba vigingi na mchakato ya sheria imedumaza jinsi watu walio na ulemavu kupata habari hapa nchini.
copyright law restricts us to access that information. You first have to look for George Orwell to give us permission or to print to braille the Animal Farm. Where will I get George Orwell? Yes. So that is the issue.
The visually impaired person is able to compete with the sighted at the same level. That means having access to the same material that is going to be examined.
When the Marrakesh Treaty is domesticated and it complies with our requests of having the materials translated into accessible formats, then it will enable children with visual impairment, other print disabilities, and even adults access all the information which you people have out there but cannot be accessed by a person with a disability or a print disability. There's a lot of information out there in libraries, on social media, on all these, but cannot be accessed by a person with print disability.
So we want them to be concretized in the legal format by amending the law, and then that would allow the access of such published works.
Already provides for transcription of information in one format only, which is Braille. But the Marrakesh Treaty is advocating for other formats other than Braille.
Na basi kufikia hapo sina la ziada isipokuwa kwangu na kwa niaba ya waliofanikisha habari hizi. Jina langu ni Sadam Muballe. Basi tuonane tena hapo kesho panapo majaliwa. Usiku mwanana.